Yo, what up, y'all?
Yo, what's good, what's good?
It's your boy Vic.
It's your boy T.
It's another episode of No Cap, Just React. And we here today to talk about your boy Zohran Mamdani winning.
Yes, sir. It's about to be Gotham City in this bitch.
Yeah, this shit crazy.
You,
We got a real life Raj Al Ghul right now, bro. That shit crazy, my man.
Just don't be surprised when you see people out there try to fight crime and stuff. So
That's a fact.
just, don't be surprised when you
Hey, yo,
start
word.
seeing people fighting crime outside.
Word, people gonna be on their vigilante shit for real.
and the business is leaving as well because everybody's already scared.
As much as people hate the fact or hate the fact that we say shit like that, or people saying, oh, these businesses are gonna leave, it's the reality. You get what I'm saying? So I would agree and say that it's not the number that they're projecting that's gonna leave. I would say it's a small percentage, but it's enough that New York's gonna feel it. That's for sure.
And New York already is hard to even build. Like
That's
as a property management, like I used to work as a property management. The freaking the permits is crazy, bro. Like to get permits, bro, it's crazy. You gotta wait sometimes a whole year for your permit to get approved. So it would have been cool if he would have been lenient in some things like that, telling people like, hey, I'll be lenient on the permits, but all right, we gonna see. This is gonna turn into a crypto place. Like this is just gonna be crypto.
That's a fact. Let's hear what Van Jones is talking about. He's talking about we as supporters of me. I fuck with Trump. You feel me? And he's trying to say that the reason why it was like a flood of supporters for Zohran and New Jersey and. Was it Virginia?
It was Virginia.
Virginia, you feel me?
It was a few of them.
Yeah, Minneapolis, they lost their boy.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's probably the only win that, Republicans could celebrate for. You feel me? Which I would take as like a secondary big win aside from New York. You feel me? But even if Cuomo would have won, that would have been a real good win for Republicans regardless. You feel me? But yeah, that shit's bad work. But let's see what Van Jones is talking about.
You know why? Buyer's remorse from independents. Independents gave Donald Trump a shot. Buyer's remorse. The Latin community gave him a shot. You see, buyer's remorse. Black men gave Trump a shot. They've come back home. Buyer's remorse. Why? Because people are sick of the status quo. That's why they voted for Trump the first time. That's why they voted him out the second time. That's why they voted him back in. People want change.
First off, I fuck with Scott Jennings. Look at how he's just looking at him. Like,
he's just chilling.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Keep running your mouth, bro. Yeah.
Like, you ain't buy them votes.
Donald Trump said he's going to do something about grocery prices. He's done everything, but he's putting in gold toilets in the White House. He's tearing up. He's gallivanting around the world. And you're seeing buyer's remorse in places where Republicans have some hope. This thing is starting to settle out now. This is about basic needs that people have and basic rights people expect. That's what seems to be under fire from this administration. And if they think they can spin and talk and nobody's going to notice that, they just got proven wrong tonight.
See, the problem with that, Van Jones, is the fact that it's not Republicans that's holding off on this. It's Democrats with this whole shutdown. And I would double down and say that, you feel me? They did this on purpose to make Republicans, any Republicans running, make them look bad in the race. You get what I'm saying? Because this whole shutdown, you get what I'm saying? They trying to blame Trump and his administration and Republicans. You get what I'm saying? But it really is. It comes down to the Democrats, bro.
It's really not to me. It's really not a big deal for the Republicans because these are already Democratic states. You feel me? So it's not like they lost anything.
I would agree. So I would agree with that too.
They didn't lose anything, but the momentum that the Democrats are trying to gain right now, they're trying to gain a momentum. So you can't front like it's not happening. It's just because of Mamdani, though. Yeah. You feel me? He's the anomaly right now. That's bringing the Democratic Party to the front right now. Right. That's like, oh, okay, he has some good ideas. But my thing is, I don't understand when Bernie Sanders came up and had these ideas, why people weren't rallying up for him like this, you know. So out of nowhere, now it's like, okay, now it's time for. No, I don't understand that part.
I'll be honest, bro.
Yeah,
I think,
and that's where they lost me. That's where they lost me.
Well, to be honest, you know, Bernie was running for president. It wasn't that he was running for mayor. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
That's a small percentage out of the whole fucking.
That's a fact.
Country,
but he started a movement, bro. You feel me? I feel
did.
like he started this movement that Mamdani has in it.
He did.
He started that movement. That movement was not there unless, you know, Bernie Sanders ran for president.
Bro,
and everybody
I could show you a video. I don't even think we have it around here, but I have it bookmarked somewhere where it's literally Bernie Sanders from like the early 80s, early 90s, literally saying oligarchs. You feel me? Throughout his whole fucking career, bro. It's like, bro, he's been pitching that from the gate ever since he got into politics. But I'll be honest, bro. I don't look at, you know, Mamdani as a Democrat. I'm gonna be honest. I look at him like a socialist type shit.
I mean, that's what he say he is.
Yeah, so. He's a democratic socialist. I don't jack that. Like, for me, the DSA infiltrated the Democrats and fake kind of like ran them out their own shit. You get what I'm saying? So right now it's a war between Republicans and Democrats, yeah, but it's really a war inside the Democrats right now.
Yeah.
With the DSA and the old school Democrats.
Yeah,
like,
the old school Democrats don't want to let that go.
They don't. You feel me? And they're really losing it right now.
And my thing is, like, bro, you can see it just like you could have seen. Everybody was talking about Biden and everything. Like, oh, he's not right. He's not fit. These people aren't fit either. Nancy Pelosi is not fit. Chuck Schumer is not fit. You know, like all these people, they're you know, they're not fit, bro. There has to be a cap age limit. There has to be a
cap age, a term limit. Like, you feel me?
I won't say term limit because some senators are good senators, and you know they're like.
But even still, bro, I feel like with you saying senators
or congressmen,
I would say give them at least a 10-year run. You get what I'm saying? And then leave it to the next generation. You get what I'm saying? Y'all gotta build up the next generation to run this country. The way that they're doing it is that they're hogging all these seats.
Yeah, they're hogging the seats.
You get what I'm saying?
They're holding it down for
until
the next person.
Deaf. And then nobody else is gonna be behind them as the runner-up or the, you get what I'm saying? Like,
the way the Democrats do it is like, okay, I'm gonna let this go, but it's not your turn. It's not your turn.
Right.
It's not your turn. It's this person's turn.
Right.
He gonna go. You like 10. Right. You young. You still got a long to go.
They gonna play with your head like that for real.
You young. You got a long. You know, you got a long way to go. So let her or let him. You know, take this seat.
I think that was another reason. I think this is another reason why Mamdani won as well, is because nobody want to see an old man running New York again. Like, especially, you know, Cuomo at his age, and even Sliwa. You get what I'm saying? Sliwa, I was jacking Sliwa, but towards like the end, I realized and saw that, you feel me? If you vote for Sliwa, you really voting for Mamdani to win. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just pissed off at the fact that, you know, Democrats don't even have their party no more. I'm really pissed off on that.
And it's, you know, like, what I'm saying? Like that, and it's like, I don't understand how, you know, everyone could say from on the Democrat side and on the Republican side, there's one person that everybody don't like, and it's Hakeem Jeffries, and I don't understand how he's still in it.
Yo, he's running for speaker, bro.
So it's like, yo, how your party don't like you, the Republicans don't like you, and you still holding on, you know, to this power. And it's like,
you know what's crazy?
Who's donating to this?
You know what's crazy? Every time I bring up Hakeem Jeffries to anyone that I know personally, whatever, it's like they never even heard of boy.
Yeah,
that's the crazy part. And I'm like, how the, you know,
bro? Even when you told me that time when you was like, that he had a little, you know, back and forth with some guy. He said, that was what was he? He said that was Brooklyn.
Yeah, he's from Brooklyn.
That was Brooklyn Hakeem. I was like, he was from Brooklyn.
No, I can't believe he came from Brooklyn.
Oh,
That's what I said.
Okay.
I was like, yo, I can't believe he's from Brooklyn, bro. For real.
I can't believe from Brooklyn too. Like, I was like, what? He's from Brooklyn?
For real. He give me like wherever Cory Booker's from. He probably from that area. You feel me? But Hakeem Jeffries, bro, your boy talks like this with like.
Yeah, it's
with his hands.
Him and Gavin Newsom. Oh my God,
bro.
yo, what's all of this? Like, yeah,
the whole
like, yo, relax, boy. Like,
yo, all that shit, bro. That shit just tells me what you saying is bullshit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Dead serious. But yo, and then you got Pat Bet David with an interesting point he made. You know, let's watch it real quick.
So now that Mamdani won New York City mayoral race, here's a question I got for you.
I agree with this too.
New York City. Who's actually moving? Not forget about the people that are moving out. Or 756,000 families are definitely thinking about moving out of New York City. No. Who's moving to New York City? You may say nobody. You're wrong. A lot of people will. But you know what type of people? Let's go through it together. You think job creators are moving to New York City? Probably not. You think investors are moving to New York City?
Fuck no.
Probably crypto, yeah.
You think families who want safety for their kids and the criminals to be kept into prison are going to be going to New York City? No. You think people that are pro Second Amendment, safety, low taxes are going to be moving to New York City? No. But who will be moving to New York City? If you're a criminal, it's a great time to move to New York City. Think about it.
Don't tell him that,
He wants to let people out of prison. Guess what? I'm not telling you to move there, but it's a great policy. If you're somebody that doesn't want to work at all, and you just want entitlement programs, this is a massive opportunity to move to New York City. Massive opportunity to move to New York City. If you're an illegal immigrant, are you kidding me? Like,
forget about it.
This is heaven for you. He will protect you. Move to New York City. He will protect you. He's for you. So I think New York City is about to have a net migration increase, not decrease.
So y'all already know, y'all. Anything y'all get, any bills y'all got, anything, just send it to Mamdani, all right?
That's a fact, because he gonna pay for it.
Just send it to him.
Everything free,
just send it to him. Credit card bills, send it to Mamdani. He's gonna pay it, yo.
No, real shit, bro.
We good.
Yeah, son.
Everyone's thinking they're gonna lose people. They're not gonna lose people. It's about to increase. Let me tell you what type of people are gonna move there. All of those people we just talked about. FYI, I'm Armenian and a Syrian. You know when Armenians left Iran or Lebanon or Armenia, where they moved to? Glendale. And we all moved because we felt safer there. You know what type of people are going to move to New York City? People who are democratic socialists, people who are Muslims. I would feel safe there if he's the mayor. And people who are
Yo, shout out to my Muslim people, boy. We always feel safe over here. I don't know what they talking about. Like, yo, I've worked with Muslim people, like, literally,
there's
like,
bro, look,
I'm not understanding that whole thing. That I kind of hate about that. Like, that, you know, they feel like we're, you know, prejudiced against them. Like,
there's no prejudice, bro.
We're not.
It's not. What it is just the fact that a lot of these, not a lot of them, but the ones that want to push Islam, you feel me? Those people are a little extreme. You get what I'm saying? They want to change the whole country, basically, and change us to Muslim, bro. If they could, they would, bro. Because it's in the Quran, you feel me?
Bro, my building engineer is Muslim. The front door downstairs, man, is Muslim. You feel me? Like, I just hate that part that people think that we, especially in New York, since that whole 9/11 thing happened. You feel me? Like, nah, it was never like that. Like, oh, people were making fun of people because they were I'm riding a train with a hijab. Like, no, I do not remember that shit, bro. I don't remember none of that shit, bro. Like, I don't know.
I'll be honest, bro. Like, I don't have nothing against Muslims. Practice your religion. That's fine. This is a free country at the end of the day. But what y'all not gonna do is have everyone turn Muslim. I'm probably talking extreme a little bit, but, you know, in 2060, they was talking about this country could go, you know, straight Muslim, majority. You feel me? By 2060. So, mark my words, I'll probably be dead by then. But either way, But
I mean, like it's happening in UK. In the UK, there's places where it's just all predominant Muslim. They already have their prayers up at these times of days and things like that. And it's like, it's that it's gonna happen over here.
Well,
eventually, there's gonna be a place.
Syria, where he's from, and I also think a couple other countries, Iran, all these other places, they used to be Christian countries.
He's Armenian.
He's Armenian. He's Armenian, Assyrian too. Okay. But yeah, a lot of these countries were Christian countries, and then they allowed,
Yeah, I feel you on that part.
And they took over. You get what I'm saying? So this is it's not a fear of mine. It's just the reality that we could face in New York pretty soon. You get what I'm saying? Like, he wants to put up this face of, the whole, but I don't buy that shit, bro. I'll be honest, bro. And to me,
smile too,
I feel like
he got too much of a
I feel like that yesterday, your boy started growing out his beard. You feel me? The whole campaign run, your boy had a clean cut. Am I bugging?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I could be bugging on that.
It could be the because at this time, the weather,
type shit. He couldn't get it shapey.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just saying, your boy been letting the beard go a little bit. I'm like, all right, my boy's starting to show his true Muslim. Like, I got the beard and all that shit, but I can't chop it. I got the pie face. I can't do it. But
the entitlement programs. This guy's been people who are Muslims. I would feel safe there if he's the mayor. And people who are wanting entitlement programs. This guy's been raised by a rich family. Mom made money, dad's made money, and
that's another thing. It's like he capped it at billionaires because your mom's a multi-millionaire.
Millionaire, yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's funny.
That's funny. Mad funny, bro. You a funny dude for that. So it's like, bro, you know what I'm saying? You could tell the favoritism, bro, and the agenda your boy got.
That's a fact.
But he has no base. Like he got no real way or solutions that he even talked about. You feel me? On how he's gonna execute these things that he wants to bring New York, which are free. And he gonna have to talk to the governor. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these shits ain't gonna get passed just overnight. You get what I'm saying? He gonna have to try his best to, you feel me? Get on his knees and, I don't know what he gonna do. But like I said, man, I'm just not a believer.
It's kind of cool. So guess what? To all the criminals, those who want entitlement programs, and illegal immigrants, you officially have a great city to move to. It's called New York City. So now that Mamdani won.
I guess, bro. But, and then, look, this is, I don't even think I showed Tito this, but this is already in New York, probably when boy won. Soon as he won.
We're done hiding. We're done. We're done being tortured and hurt and judged. This is the correct religion. This is the religion that all of humanity needs to be a part of Islam. And we will not stop until it enters every home. So I want you to repeat after me. I want to hear it in every single district. It should tremble. Brooklyn should hear it. The Bronx should hear it. Queens should hear it. Say it as if the Ummah depends on this, my brothers and sisters. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Muhammadan Rasulullah. There is no God worthy of worship except Allah, the God of Jesus, the God of Moses, the God of Abraham, and the God of the last and final Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam.
That right there already tells me y'all really trying to change this. You feel me? This country, little by little, they trying to, infiltrate type shit. I don't know, man. Look, they forgot for real. Welcome to New Yorkistan. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, they doing too much.
I'm telling you, bro. This is really how I be feeling, bro. When everybody supports this shit, bro, for real. I swear. Yeah, son. But this right here, I felt you cannot subsidize irresponsibility and expect people to become more responsible, which is facts, bro. You're not about to baby niggas even more and then think that they're gonna step up.
That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Like, they want to be babied.
How can a fucking economy thrive off of just being catered to? Like, you get what I'm saying? You don't have to work. This makes all the sense for him now. Now that I think about it, your boy never had a job. He wants it easy for him.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That just makes sense to me right now, bro. That's crazy. Those aren't Democrats. They're communists, and that's a whole fact. I can tell you who's a Democrat. Cuomo was a Democrat, bro. These are joints that it was a few things about him saying defund police and all that. Queer liberation means defund the police. What the fuck does that mean? The protest march that began at the Stonewall Inn has been accompanied by heavy police presence. The march stopped, and the police began arresting people on Broadway and Soho. Here, the police used their bikes to show members of the press unclear. From coast to coast right now, mayors and governors of deep blue cities and states are collaborating with a violent right-wing government to enforce curfews, round up protesters, and run them down the streets, including...
Basically, this is just talking about him saying defunding the police.
Basically, pretty much. There's another one. White liberal women praising Marxism. And the people who know the history and basics of an economics, you feel me?
East Europeans is funny.
They're like,
fucked up.
What? Like, y'all really fucking supporting this dumb shit?
Like, yo, you don't see me?
Facts. Like,
this is what people don't understand also. It's like, hey,
fact.
when you have a government-owned grocery store or anything like that, supermarket,
just expect shortages,
and they're gonna limit you on things. They're gonna tell you, oh, you only can get 2 per household or 2 or 1 per, so it's gonna be something like that.
Yeah,
so
all
don't
that,
expect, and then they're gonna tell you, oh, you can't, you gotta come back tomorrow, and you could buy more tomorrow. You can't come back today.
That's a fact. No more 4 carts, filling up 4 carts and shit at the fucking checkout. You feel me?
Yeah, you remember? Yeah, because I remember my mom. She used to catch them specials, and she used to buy, her stuff right there real quick, get that special, and then
drop it off and then come back.
Yeah. Come back and get the same special again.
That part.
And she's like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna pass up on this offer right now." Like,
right.
I'm like, "Oh, that's smart." So that's what's really gonna happen over here.
That's a fact, and that's what's gonna create the shortages. So in America, you either work or starve. But in a communist nation, you feel me? You work and starve because they could pull that bread from you. You feel me? Anytime, bro.
It's not even that. It's just put it like this. Say you have a company and your company is thriving and the government wants the company because it's making so much money. And they give that's what happens in Russia.
And when you tell them no, they're gonna fucking hit you with a high ass tax, bro.
That's what happens in China. In China, once your company's thriving, like, no, that's not yours, bro. Like, that's the government's. That's not yours. That's the government's company now. So
fact. So basically, once you make that Billy, it's over for your company, bro.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And that's another thing. Damn, I wish I had that video. I was looking at it too. It was some guy basically just saying, okay, so if y'all trying to tax the millionaires, let's say 2%, right? Okay. And I got workers under me. And
I seen that he was talking to some guy, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And
it made sense.
You feel me? He's gonna stop at where the limit is at, or before the limit, so that way he doesn't get taxed. And then he tells his workers, all right, I'm shutting down shop because
I
already made my money.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Not even that. It's now you taxing them 2%. Yep. Now they're like, I gotta cut back. I gotta cut back on this. I gotta cut, some of these people.
He gonna cut back, but then he also, like, bro, as soon as he make a meal, and it's not even half the year yet, he could just shut down shop.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, son, I already made my bread. You feel me? Shit like that. So if y'all cool with that, that's cool. You feel me? But I'm just not. I'd rather have a business that's thriving and, you feel me, organizations that's helping those companies keep going and helping pay these workers. You get what I'm saying? That whole $30 an hour too. I haven't even heard him talk about that either. $30 an hour? Wasn't he saying that in the beginning?
Well, who? Zohran?
Zohran, yeah.
I don't know.
He was talking about bringing the minimum wage up to $30 an hour. Am I bugging? I could be, but I don't think I am.
I didn't hear him say
that. I felt like that was in the beginning.
That was something that they would have probably pulled up, like
you know. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm probably mixing it up with somebody else, but I think it was him. Corrupt mayor creates hard times. Hard times create black DI hire mayor. Black DI mayor creates retard time. And retarded times create Muslim socialist mayors. So this goes back to that Islamic radical, that radical Islamic guy that you know, he had like an interview not too long ago, and he was saying, yo, look, if we was to vote, we would vote liberals because they don't stand for anything. You get what I'm saying? They said, you know, conservatives, they stand for their religion. They stand for their principles. You feel me? Democrats, the left, they don't, because they want to be inclusive of everybody. You get what I'm saying? And that's the downfall. That's the downfall. Y'all including all these other people that don't want to assimilate to this country. They just want to pull up, do what they want to do. You get what I'm saying? Don't want to you know, what's the word that I'm looking for? They don't want to contribute to this country. They just want to make it worse. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, this is the things that I'm seeing with my own eyes. So y'all can take it or leave it. New York City mounted unit. That's gonna be crazy, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
That's OD, bro. Imagine we see camels out here, boy.
Nah,
that's gonna be funny. Nah, we ain't gonna see that shit though. They voted Democrat for free stuff. Now the Democrats shut down the free stuff. That's just talking about the government shutdown.
I want to know where the money gonna come from. That's what I want.
What money?
For all of these things that he's opposing for.
Bro, he's talking about the budget is $7 billion in federal funds.
Tax the fucking MTA. That's who y'all got to fucking tax. Y'all over here.
How can you tax?
I don't give a fuck, man. Tax the motherfuckers, boy. Like, them niggas be raping us, boy.
That's a fact. But I mean, nobody's really paying them right now. You get what I'm saying?
We paying them.
Who?
Nigga, when niggas buy a Metro card, what you think that money goes to?
All right. How many people you know is really paying for? I mean, I pay for my Metro.
I see a lot of grown people pay for their Metro card.
Okay, and I can say half of those people are walking through that fucking door.
Not every day.
Bro, they're still losing money. They're still losing money,
but they're making money though. I'm telling you, they're making money. They are making money and they're stealing money at the same time.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
So it's like,
there's no argument with that, but I do say that they're not making their money. You get what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers be hopping the bus, hopping the trains. You get what I'm saying? Like, ain't really. And then that's what gives them the excuse to say, oh, we're gonna raise up the prices because we're not making what we're supposed to. You get what I'm saying? So
I don't believe them niggas. They gotta get audited. All of them niggas.
That's a fact. You can vote your way into socialism, but you will have to fight or shoot your way out of it. And that's a fact. Because these motherfuckers crazy. But let's look at the definition of socialism and see if that benefits New York that was built off capitalism. All right. Socialism is an economic and political system advocating for the community rather than individuals to own and manage the means of productions and natural resources. It is a reaction against the inequalities of capitalism with the goal of achieving a more equitable distribution of wealth and resources. This can be achieved through government ownership of industries or collective ownership through methods like worker cooperatives and key ideals, including social welfare, equality, and production for use rather than profit.
So you hit it on the nose right there. This can be achieved through government ownership of industries.
This is what I'm saying.
So that means that they could say like, yo, I like your banana business. That's my business now.
Right.
Nah, that's the government business. You got to give it to the people for free because we say so now.
That part.
And that's crazy. Yeah. That's what they do in China. That's what they do in Russia too, bro. Like they take people, they take ownership.
They see something thriving, and they're like, "Nah, we gotta get in on it."
Yeah, we gotta get in on it. Like, this is yeah.
Where has socialism worked? The question is where socialism has worked is complex, as it depends on the definition used, but democratic socialism or social democracies like Sweden, Norway, and Denmark are often cited as examples where a balance between market, capitalism, and socialist principles like strong social safety nets, high taxes, and public services have achieved a high standard of living. Though debates continue about their long-term economic performances, historically, some have pointed to early Israel as a country where socialist principles were successfully implemented in its founding. Other sources pointed to the countries like Croatia and Armenia, which have a mixed market and planned economies. These are only countries that worked, but I don't know, man. Can you compare this to New York?
So this is what I was gonna say. Okay, because it says here something about high taxes. Agree. Okay, you could pay. You could raise the taxes for me, but shit has to be better, bro.
Yes.
Shit has to get better. You
Yes.
can't just raise the taxes and shit is just the same.
It's looking the same as it was fucking 10 years ago.
It's like I'll pay. You can raise my taxes and I'll give free health insurance for everybody in it. As long as you're telling me it's free health insurance, you can raise my taxes. You feel me? Shit like that. But every time they raise the taxes, it's like it doesn't. We don't see nothing.
That's a fact.
Feel me? All of these programs for the kids are closing down. Like where are all these programs, bro? Where's the funding for these programs? There's a lot of cops that aren't employed right now because where's the money at? Like
where's the money? And they don't even want to work either because they're being overworked as well.
So shit like that's like, bro, I'll pay more taxes if you're telling me the streets is gonna be safer, the schools are gonna be better, the hospitals are gonna be better, the medicine is gonna be even better, and things like that. And it's like, who we're gonna believe? Like
that's a fact, bro. Yeah, it's wild right now, bro. I mean, but the people voted for this, and they said that this is a new record that New York, in a long time,
people voted.
Over 2 million people. I even commented, I was like, yo, bro, I'll bet you 80% of those people are not born and raised New Yorkers.
Yeah.
I bet you they're all yuppies from other places. They're people with no knowledge, you get what I'm saying, of what the fuck is really going down. And you get what I'm saying? They just fell for the nice, sweet words. Free, 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 free.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's serious, bro. But, this is going to wrap it up today for this episode. But we want to hear what you got to say on the comments. You feel me? Because, I know there's going to be a lot of people that do support this. And, we'll just have to wait and see how this goes. You get what I'm saying? But I'm just not a big believer of this. Definitely,
there's a lot of people that support this. Like, we're gonna be honest. There are things in these agendas that they have that we do support. We're not saying that we don't support, but you have to explain these things and understand like where the money's coming from. How are you gonna break it down in a couple of years? How does it look? Can you show us like where this has worked in? Things like that. Like you want to make sure this is gonna work because you just don't want to open up a system and then next thing you know it just crashes and nobody can able to use it. Like
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like this will be the best example for this country if it goes left. If it goes bad, this is where, let's say Trump and all Republicans could now say, yo, look, y'all see New York. It's not fucking working. You get what I'm saying? So then that's gonna look good in midterms. I'll tell you that. Midterms and the next election. So, hey, if y'all fuck it up, y'all fuck it up. I'll probably be moving real soon though. Word. But yeah, yo, this is No Cap, Just React.
Yeah, boy, it's your boy T.
It's your boy Vic, man. We hope y'all have a good one.
That's a fact, man.
We out of here, bro.
Peace.
Peace.